Wait for it. There it is. Welcome everybody to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently in our third season. This will be the first week. It is yet untitled, so if you think of a name during the course of the season, let us know. We are joining Ardo and Dermot, who are in prison apparently, because go us. That's exciting.
Isn't it? It's great.
Simply amazing.
Simply amazing.
All right. Well, we go back to the prison where, Ardo, you've been waiting for a while to... what have you been doing while this little bit's been going on? Is there anything going on with you? Or are you just
Not
waiting
really.
patiently?
I'm kind of waiting, not patiently, but
Okay.
waiting.
Well,
What's like? I'm inspecting my uniform. Really, actually, I want to. What's it made of? Like, just cloth?
It chafes pretty bad. It's kind of itchy.
Oh, duh. But I mean, what's it? Is it got buttons or nothing or zippers? Nothing.
Zippers.
No. It's just it's got a rope belt.
A rope belt?
Yeah, there's a small rope belt. You have plain, just plain, what is that cloth, that cheap linen, plain linen pants and plain linen shirt.
What kind of shoes?
It's a light blue
No
onesie
shoes.
with the little yellow
No
rabbits on
shoes.
it.
No shoes.
Okay, good.
Oh no.
That's
So
unsanitary.
you've probably been carrying on about shoes, right? Where's my shoes?
I might. I just might.
Gonna get dysentery.
One of the guards comes up. Your request to see the warden has been put in. She said she'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow, I want to see her now.
She's very busy.
And where are my shoes? I want some shoes. It's dirty in here.
We don't allow shoes.
Why not?
Well, ever since that one guy tried to choke himself with his shoes.
I'm getting sick. I'm gonna get sick. My feet are exposed to all this.
Wait. Back that up a bit.
And I hold up the bucket of urine.
Whoa, Ardo. Wait, back that up a bit. How does that happen? Could you explain that to me? How does
He
one
tried
choke
to
them?
eat them both at once.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting.
We were kind of wondering that too, but at least he didn't get your belts taken away.
What belts?
There's no belt on this. Are you
The
blind?
rope.
I don't have a
If I
belt.
was in there and I was going to off myself, I'd use the rope and these bars on the door. But no, he tried to swallow in shoes.
Uh-huh. I don't like walking through all this mess.
Yeah, I see your point.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I smell your point too.
I think you're confusing Ardo, him seeing the point and him carrying
Here, how about you feel my point, and I take the bucket and throw the urine through the open door. Through the open spot in the door.
Just splash. Right.
Hey, like them apples.
He just looks
You
at
give me some shoes now?
Right, I'll do you for that. Yeah. No, come back. As he just three other guards come rushing up. They're pulling him back. One of them at the door. You shouldn't do that. We won't stop him next time.
I want some shoes.
He says he wants shoes. You see the guards are chatting. You hear something fly underneath the door.
Okay.
A little piece of a broken bowl with a string attached to it.
Okay. It's a broken bowl. I take it.
You start pulling it back. You pull the string, and a piece of a shirt comes through, and it's written on there with some unidentifiable material. Shut up.
Okay, I turn my back to the door and I start kicking it and start chanting, I want some shoes. I want some shoes.
You feel that string being tugged on.
All right. Oh.
The guards start coming over to the cell. And they open the cell. All right, come with us to get your shoes.
Okay, I go with them.
Dermot, they close the door, and they lead him off.
Oh man.
Is any of them left behind?
Huh?
Is any of them left behind, like at my cell still, or in front of the cell still? Like
One,
guards?
yes.
Yeah. Is he looking at me, or what's he doing? I'm like, hey,
He closes the door, and he looks a little pale, like.
what's do I want to know what's about to happen?
He just looks at you. No.
You think I could have a mug of ale?
Yes, the slight is totally sour. I can't do that.
They're all busy with him. Come on.
We don't even have that down here. They won't allow us to have it. We just
Yeah,
get
you
water.
do. Go get that mug I put up there.
I can't. The warden's got the key. And besides, I'm not going to get involved in this.
Oh, come on.
No, and double no.
It's just not right letting a dwarf become sober.
Your companion didn't complain about it. Excuse me.
Wait, what?
Not companion. Your other counterpart didn't complain about it in the cell next door. He's been sober for a while.
That's just cruel and unusual. The dwarves in Mithril Hall hear about that. They'll have something to say.
I doubt they'll ever hear anything out of him.
Go on.
I don't think he's ever getting out of here.
Oh, wonderful. What's his name?
Oh, he doesn't talk much. He just looks down and he sees a bit of string coming out of the cell. What's this? You see him start pulling that string back up that was going into your cell.
What?
He's used the string and the piece of bowl
Okay,
that it slid under.
right.
No kites!
Okay.
What? I'm like Dermot is equally as confused as I am.
The kite! He's passing stuff in between the cells.
Who passed the, like, I thought you guys gave him the shoe.
You see he's pulling the string back. He heads into the cell that he pointed to having another dwarf in it. Opens the cell door. Goes in and closes it behind him. What have we told you about this behavior? You don't hear any responses coming.
Excuse
Then you
me,
hear several...
Mr. Guard, are the cells self-locking?
No, you don't know.
Oh, I pull on my door.
It's open.
If you pull on it, I don't think it would open.
Oh, yeah, you push on it. You pull on it, it just stays there.
I do whatever. I open whichever way it opened.
When you push it open, though, it does open. You hear some thudding sounds coming from the other cell, though. Someone's getting disciplined.
So I walk up to that cell and I lock it.
Okay. You walk up and you lock the cell.
Yeah.
No one seems to have noticed what's going on yet.
I just like peek my head through. Excuse me?
Wait a minute. Sorry. How would he lock the cell? Is it like a latch that he just clicks?
There is a key in the door.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear on that.
Is it just one key?
That's what you can tell so far. One
Is
key.
it like a key ring or just a key in the door
that's what I'm
hole?
asking.
It's a key.
It's just a single key. Okay. So yeah, I close it and I pull the key out and I knock on the bars of the door and excuse me.
You see him stand up from pounding on that door. What are you doing out of your cell?
Oh, I just so about that beer.
He starts to click. You let me out of here at once. Do you have any idea what kind of trouble you're going to be in?
I know what trouble I'm going to be in. Do you know what kind of trouble you're going to be in?
You son of a bitch! All right. I'll get you some damn beer, but open the door.
You promise?
You have my word on it.
Oh, you swear on Lord Rickleman's corpse?
Yes. Get me out of here before they get back.
Okay, I unlock the key and I leave it in the door and go back to my cell.
He slams that one, locks it, goes over to yours, and just closes it.
None of that cheap shit.
Locks it. I'll be back. Grumbling, he leaves.
Oh wait,
Ardo.
make it a double. Want some for my friend here too?
You're asking for the guy across?
Yeah.
You just hear him grumbling, but he's walking off.
Okay.
All right. So, Ardo, you're carried one guard on each side because they tell you that they don't want you to step on any of this because you might catch a cold. So they grab you under each arm and carry you up that hallway. You pass by all these cells again.
Okay.
You see the room off to the right where y'all's stuff had been taken. They open the door on the left this time, and they go in.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting behind a desk, you see an elder drow woman.
Okay.
They carry you right up and stand you up in front of her and close the door behind them. I said, Warden, he wants shoes. He seems to have thrown urine on one of our cards. He also wanted to see you, but didn't want to wait till tomorrow. We're really sorry about the intrusion. We'll just step outside. I said, no, just stay there. What seems to be the problem with you?
I've been unfairly locked up. Why am I here?
Oh, why? Unfairly locked up. And you want shoes, right?
That too. I want some shoes.
All right.
This is against the cruel and unusual punishment.
But pick him up. The guards come over and pick you up. She slides this away. You see a pool of water here.
Uh-huh.
And she starts casting something, and this clay comes up around your feet
Okay.
and hardens.
All right.
You now have two huge balls of clay around, a ball of clay around each foot.
Cool.
There's you some shoes.
Thank you. That's much better.
The guards
Why?
are kind of struggling to keep you up.
Now,
They
why am
sit
I here?
down. Why are you here? You know, I don't remember. Why are you here? And how long will you be here? You know what? These are just some of those questions in life that will just never be answered. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe I'll feel better about answering these questions next week.
Next
It might
week.
come back to me. You know, I'm kind of forgetful. You know, you get
Okay.
old.
That's fine. You'll regret it.
I'll regret it.
Oh, yes, you will.
Would you like some gloves?
Why not? Give me some gloves, too.
Okay. We're cutting that off. So, Dermot, before your other guard gets back, you see the other two guards lugging something heavy down the hall. And Ardo is brought back into the cell with 4 huge clay balls, one on each limb, and stood up like a table.
So that he's on all fours.
Yeah, he's on all fours there. And he might need some help from you now with basic things. I don't know how much you like your friend, but you might want to keep him quiet because she suggested a muzzle next time.
Well, first of all, I don't like him that much. That much.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, isn't it, little one?
More for him.
No, he turned to talk to Ardo when you said that.
About that muzzle.
They close the door and leave you two alone for a moment.
So I just look at Ardo and so you got your shoes.
I did. Look.
Oh,
When's the last time you ate?
I don't know. Whenever they brought that bucket a while ago.
yeah. See, he's eating.
Well, good. You're fed for a while. Hopefully you last.
Think I will.
A small victory, but a victory nonetheless.
You see the guards. You heard the guards have cleared outside. You hear from the cell across. Someone, hey,
Yeah. I was what? I whisper back.
you hear a thump on the door. Someone threw something.
I reach under to grab whatever's there.
All that was there was a little pebble that was thrown at you.
Oh. What do you want?
You look up and you can see part of a dwarven head sticking up on the bars.
Okay.
What are y'all in here for?
Nothing. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently we're in
Apparently, you can just go into the street and lock people up.
something,
Says the table.
something tells me that something tells me that we're all innocent in here, right?
He holds up his missing left hand. I might have did something.
You stole, didn't you?
I stole some food and a weapon from the blacksmith. I was just here looking for my brother.
You should know better. Moondale's got some of the most serious thievery laws in this part of the world.
Name's Marmick Stonebeard. I wanted to come through and find my brother. Beggars have been going missing in Waterdeep here lately, and he was near the portal. He went missing. I came through to find him, and now here we are. I don't think I'm ever going to get out of here.
You didn't start off very well, starting with stealing.
Wasn't going to be getting very far in just some rags.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Yeah, well, I guess not. Thank you for the intent.
Yeah, where's our ale?
As if being summoned, you see the guy coming back down. He's got his cloak around him pretty tight. He comes over to your cell, and you see it's a small mug. You're pretty upset about that, I'm sure. Here, that's all I could get down here.
Well, it's the thought that counts. Do you have a
He
name
carries-
there,
Huh?
mister?
He carries the other one over and sets it up on top.
Wait, what's your
He-
name before you go?
The guard?
Yeah.
This guard's name is... Now that he actually has to have a name. And let's roll a quick check on something here. His name's Nelbar. And he's new here.
Just like giving away your life stories, all you people.
I know where I'm new here.
Well, well, thank you so much, Nelbar, and I'll make sure my friend here, and I'm motioning towards the other cell, not towards Ardo, gets his, and maybe next time you can come up with a slightly bigger mug. Us dwarfs have a little bit stronger constitution than you humans.
He just looks at you and kind of pales a little bit. Next time, we're paid up now.
Well, I don't know.
He sets the mug up for the other one. He takes it. Ha ha!
He what?
And downs it.
Okay. What was the dwarf's name again? Sorry?
What was what?
The dwarf's name?
Mamoric Stonebeard.
Memoric?
Mamoric Stonebeard, excuse me. Mamoric Stonebeard.
I motion for Nelbur to come grab the cup.
So am I unable to move my hands at all?
Right.
They're like completely incapacitated. I can't even move them or slide them.
Right.
Well, you could
Like, I can't
probably
move.
like shimmy around.
Slide them?
You can probably
Well,
lift them a couple
I'm sure I
inches.
could slide them. No.
No, they're encased entirely in this.
Right.
hard-
No, I'm
No, he
sure, but
means,
like my arms aren't. I can still move.
Oh yeah, you can move your arm, but there's
Okay.
these huge weighted balls.
Right. But I can slide them against the floor, right?
No,
It's
Why
that
not?
heavy, Sragg.
it would take a
Like,
DC 15 strength check to move yourself around.
Imagine your
Slide.
arms
With some help, you can move.
in concrete.
Slide around. But I understand that, but that's physics. Like I could still move my arms.
Oh yeah,
Maybe not up in the air, no, but like
as long as these 4 balls don't move, you can move however you want.
that doesn't make any sense.
The weight of it, man.
I understand the
concrete blob
weight.
is probably as much as you weigh.
Understand the weight. I'm just not
Okay.
talking about sliding it against the floor.
Even
Even
DC 15. So
pick it up.
Give her.
Well, fuck it. Roll a DC 15.
All right, DC 15 for every time you try to move that thing.
Well, then we'll be rolling all day. Go fuck.
What are you going to try to do? Because it's bad.
I just want to move.
No, you really
Slide
can't.
against the floor.
I just imagine when all four is going
Oh.
like,
All right, you manage to wiggle and push, and the balls do slide apart finally, and now you're stretched out.
Okay.
At least you're laying down.
Like, what?
You recognize the smell from earlier.
Oh, man. Let's see. How much
Oh my god.
how much do I weigh?
the next step up from
Oh.
clay is cement. And then you're in the river, baby.
Anyway, do you help him? You see he's really trying to move, Dermot. He's really
No,
trying.
yeah.
I just
No, it's nothing he could do. Never mind.
I just look back with like one hairy eyebrow raised,
Okay.
kind of like what you do.
Are you trying to move right now? You're wiggling where you can see you're struggling, or
No, it's never mind.
okay. So let me know when you're tired of being table. Or a bench, whatever you want to be.
Mr. Stonebeard, if you'll excuse me, my friend here seems to be having some issues.
No, I'm trying to bang my fist against the
Oh no,
Wall.
that would never happen.
to chip it off, but
You're not going to pick this up.
I'm not trying to pick it up. All you have to do is slide it into the wall.
Oh, you want to try to slide yourself over to the wall, and then you're going to try to roll into it slowly?
No, I'm not rolling into it. It's
Oh,
as
you
if
wanna
you're banging the clay into the wall to
You know
chip
what?
it off.
You could slowly slide yourself over there eventually and get to the wall, but you wouldn't be able to move it with enough force to cause any actual damage to the wall or to the orb.
Okay,
He's
You
invented
can't
curling.
get the momentum up enough.
all right.
He's invented curling.
Uh-huh.
Giant stone rocks slamming into each other.
So,
Alright.
are you doing that, Ardo? Or-
No, it's too late. Forget it.
So okay, so I
Okay.
see him squirm a bit and then just stop. And I'm like, well, never mind, Mr. Stonebeard. He's okay.
If y'all do get out of here at some point, would you look for my brother?
Right, may look for your brother. Like, I may not. Depends. What's in it for me?
I obviously can't give you nothing. I hope he's still alive.
Well, I
Who's your
hope so.
brother?
Do you hear this conversation happening?
Yeah, you probably could.
I don't know. I'm sure.
I don't think they're whispering.
Okay.
His name was Valmoric Stonebeard.
I'll keep my ears open.
He used to be twin.
Valmoric was his first
Valmoric.
name? How convenient.
Why is that convenient?
Because the guy I talked to is also called Valmoric Lazenis. Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. I hang on. Excuse me. You're not talking to this guy.
So I was like, that's weird. That's just not a common name, is
I
it?
knew I've been
Didn't
looking
you say
weird
the
at
other
him.
guy's name was Lazinus?
Yeah, the guy that that Andara talked to is
Valmoric
named
Lazinus.
Valmoric Lazinus.
Okay.
It's a common first
Oh my
name,
gosh. I
apparently.
got my name mixed up here. Wow. My
Glad
bad.
someone was paying attention.
Yeah, me too. Got my NPC. I had all this all prepped and everything, and just didn't realize I screwed up my notes here. Okay. Excuse me.
He's in disguise as a drow. He's on stilts.
Yeah, all right.
That's hilarious.
So
This is, we're going to just change it a little bit and go, this is Malpin Stonebeard, and Nalpin Stonebeard is his twin. Because I screwed that up.
Nelkin?
Nalpin. Yep.
Mal-
Wow.
Malkin?
Malkin and Nalkin Stonebeard.
Malkin or Malcolm?
Malkin.
Okay. And what was it? No? What?
Nalkin and Malkin. Their parents weren't very creative.
No, it's actually really common in dwarves.
Okay.
Mike Alpha Lima
And,
Kilo
and,
India.
And Nelkin is the missing brother?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my friend here will try and keep an eye out for him. I may or may not. If you think of anything that might persuade me, I'm all ears.
I don't know what's going on. We were trying to stay as close to some guards as possible. We've been begging in Waterdeep for about a year now.
Oh, you bunch of beggars! Why don't you get a real profession?
Well, it
You're
was
a dwarf.
quite
You must be
effective.
able to craft almost anything with metal. I know the humans.
No.
They certainly can't
No.
get enough of their dwarven weaponry.
Not all dwarves are so gifted.
You do have a point.
the derpy dwarves.
There's usually an underlying reason. Like, are you a wild dwarf?
Well, we were orphans. Raised with halflings.
So they were dwarfins.
Yeah, they were dwarfins, twin dwarfins, raised by halflings.
What happened, Beth?
And the halflings taught us all the skills we know. And he just looks at you.
I take like the gaze and like turn mine to look at Ardo and be like, is that so? Kind of like I'm giving him the I blame you for this.
And then you hear the guards coming down, hauling something now. You see him look and gets back. You hear the guards come up to your door. They've got something with a bag over its head. And open the door and you've got a new guest. They pull the bag off of the head of something that looks like a lizard man and just throw it into your cell. Oh, don't worry. He claims to be tame, but if he eats the halfling, we'll know he's not. Click.
Yeah.
They see the guards are laughing as they walk off. Did you have anything to say about that comment, Ardo?
No.
No? Nothing?
Mm-mm.
All right. So, Mr. Lizard Man, you're thrown into a cell with the dwarf, which they didn't notice that you, they didn't smell anything. You're good. There's a dwarf standing over on this side, and then there's a half halfling, half table.
I'm not going to pay them any attention. I'm going to go back to the door. What have I been thrown in here for? I demand to know.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. What is with you two? You people, like, seriously.
There's someone.
I turn back around and, what do you mean?
Well, he tried exactly what you're doing right now, and now look at him. He didn't used to be a table.
You mean he's not a table?
Oh, you're not that bright. What are you?
Out of character. I'm able to see everything, right? Just make sure.
Yeah, you can see
Okay.
fine in here right now.
Okay.
You see the same description I gave earlier. There's straws in 3 corners of the room.
Mhm.
There's a bucket in the 4th corner. There is a halfling whose limbs are encased in giant balls of clay. And a dwarf. All wearing the same outfit that you're wearing now.
Sragg, the balls are actually spherical.
Yeah,
On his arms
spherical.
and legs, perfectly
Yeah.
spherical. Okay.
Mhm.
So they would roll and stuff.
Yeah, you could roll them, sort of. Weeble wobble, but not fall down. I don't know.
I'm going to start walking over towards the dwarf.
Uh-oh.
I take a defensive step backwards. Keep your distance.
I pull up my hands. I mean you no harm.
Well, you stay on your side of the room.
Are you holding your hands up in the air like I surrender or what? Okay.
Well, go on. Get on your side of the room.
Now I'll head over to the other side of the room as suggested, and I'm going to start fighting with the shirt.
Okay.
Confound it, freaking! And I rip the shirt. And I let my wings out. Much better.
Whoa.
So he's gone full on demon.
Can we get a scale on the wings? Are they like little tiny wings that just hang out, or are they like wings?
They're like wings.
Okay.
You're muted.
Who?
You gotta be muted.
Not me.
No, see, it's
Vakut, you've gone silent mode, buddy.
Not Vakut.
Box.
Yes.
Unknown.
And I just turn around and I stretch out my wings. So much better. I hate those things.
What, clothes?
Excuse me?
You hate shirts? What?
No, I hate those shirts.
Oh.
And I just snort at them.
Watch where you're spitting that crap. Now, what the hell are you?
Isn't it obvious?
You're a demon.
No.
Well, I'm out of
That's what
guesses.
all the demons say. Sorry.
Yeah, that's just what a demon would say.
Can you not see me properly?
I see you fine. I've never seen anything like you before. Well, nothing that wasn't trying to eat me.
And what do I look like besides a demon?
I kind of like peer a little bit closer. I take a couple of sniffs.
Okay.
Doesn't smell like a demon. I like the whole sniff thing.
Tastes
You
like a
get
demon?
the from the smells off of them. You're getting the smells of spices. You smell spices on them, pepper particularly.
Okay.
It smells reptilian. You're getting some kind of a dragony scent.
Probably smell like sulfur.
Yeah, you smell the fire.
I shouldn't smell sulfur. That's demonic.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but what?
Fire? How would the
Whatever flame,
Smoke.
smoke,
Smoke. There we go.
smoky. You get a smoky, peppery, dragon type smell.
Suddenly, Dermot is very hungry.
Sounds like a
It's
summer.
like a barbecue.
The smell of chicory.
And oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna have to come back to that. We lost our dragon right at the introduction.
How would Dragonfire smell, really, though?
I'm not really sure. That's a interesting.
Yeah.
What is it like? Do they belch and that's on fire? 'Cause
It'd
that
be
could
like
be
a
all kinds
natural
of-
gas, kind of like natural gas would be odorless, right? Or like because they add
Maybe
that.
methane. It's a methane gas.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what the burning is. So it's
Methane.
doubly bad. Oh, he's back. Oh, cool. Okay, so
Sorry.
yeah.
I blame little Girl Scouts on that out of character.
What?
Anyways,
What time is it where you are?
6:30. We're not going. Anyways. moving
Okay,
forward.
well, that would be all right then.
Well, what do I look like? Besides a demon.
Well, you look like a bit like a dragon. You smell a bit like a dragon too.
Well, that's probably because I'm almost one.
What do you mean almost?
I'm a Dragonborn.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Fusroda.
Come on, Fusroda!
Well, I guess it is not common in this parts like I've been told. I am a Dragonborn. I was originally a dwarf, and then I went through a rite of renewal, and I am now how I am.
Bullshit, you a dwarf. Yeah, you're a dwarf and my grandma shaves her beard.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
See, I told you you're not a dwarf.
Why would your grandma want to shave her beard? That is absolutely ridicule.
Okay, maybe. You get it.
Yeah? Is that so? I sniff around for a second.
You catch there's a very unpleasant odor in this cell, by the way.
Do I detect anything of the ale?
No.
No?
It's all covered up by the bucket that was up into the
You
middle
would
of the room.
definitely smell ale. I'm gonna guess Dermot reeks of it. Just. Most
I
of
don't
the
believe
time.
he has an actual scent. So,
Oh,
as far as smell, that's overpowering.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, can you imagine you got a guy that's several feet away from you that has had a beer recently, but somebody just upended a porta potty in the middle of the floor. That probably takes precedence. Okay. So,
Well, you stay on the outside of the room. We should be out of here in a couple of days. Hopefully, you have us good luck.
Hopefully so.
let's cut back and go to Andara. Unless y'all have something else before. No? Okay. I'm just throwing him in the cell right quick and going back to Andara, who was looking for a ambassador, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Valmor.
No, it's one of those Moriks. I don't know.
They're all the same.
So many Valmorks around here. It's so common. It's like
Yeah.
John.
I had to check to make sure I didn't double up on any other of the names that I rolled up earlier. That's bad.
What a horrible rolling thing you're
That's
using.
the problem with
Jeez.
using roll tables for creating characters not on the
Yep.
fly.
Yeah, I see that issue with that.
So I was like, wait, what? Valmoric? Another one? Really? Like, how common is that name?
Sorry.
Anyway.
Oddly common, apparently.
Common, yeah. More chins than the Chinese phone book, as the saying goes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little racist of a saying, but it's just how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, continue on.
All right. So you know right where you're going. He's got a certain office set aside. I'm assuming you head straight in, or
Yeah.
the door is open. He's just sitting behind his desk looking over some things.
Mhm.
It's you can't tell what it is from here, but Oh, Andara, yes, come in.
Okay. I just go in.
He sets the papers stack down and starts going through the drawers. I did say that we would get you suited up, did I not? I'm assuming
Yes.
that's why you're here.
Yes, if you could assist me, I need to get these this clothing back to Master Kel as soon as possible. And it's not very fashionable for me, you know. I'm not very comfortable in this attire.
He hands you a set of tokens. One of them is etched looking like a shield, another etched looking like a suit of armor, the final etched looking like a weapon. They're all of a silver color. You're not sure what that means exactly, but these vouchers you can take down to Brent's, and he'll hook you up with something there.
He'll hook you up. I love that. He'll hook you up. He'll hook you up, yo. I got your back. All right. I just nod. Thank you very much, Mark.
And do take this. He pulls out a pouch with 25 gold pieces for any further supplies you'll need from the grocer.
I nod. I bow sort of graciously and...
I recommend staying away from that adventurer's pack place.
The Adventurer's what? Sorry?
The adventurer's pack? That halfling run shop? I wouldn't get anything out of there.
I just sort of... I'm like, oh, okay.
You might end up buying it again.
Nod. Thank you. I appreciate your candor, and I grab the tokens.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
What of our friends? Were you able to really convey any information to assist them perhaps into a more comfortable situation than the basement?
Yeah, I have sent a letter.
Thank you.
These things take time. It's got to go through all the right channels, you know.
Right. I appreciate any urgency you can imply in this situation. Thank you for your understanding, and I leave. And
How quickly do you leave? You just like turn and walk out?
well, unless he's got something else to say.
All right. He just nods. You turn. You walk out. You nearly bump into an old man carrying a tray. He's just juggling everything.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I apologize. Are you
He
okay?
Yes, we're okay. We're okay. You see he's holding several different vials. You've got to be more careful. Do you have any idea what these would have done?
No, I don't. What are these vials?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Well, that makes two of us.
I have to get back to my laboratory.
Your laboratory?
Well, yes. You don't. I'm the alchemist here.
Oh, my.
My name is Ost Nightbreeze, he says, putting his hand on it and starts bouncing the tray. Ah!
Oh, Ost. Ost, is it? Ost.
Why, yes.
How quaint.
But good day to you.
Good day, Ost. Do be careful with your mysterious vials. We wouldn't want
Wait.
anything unfortunate to happen.
Yes, I will. All right. You hear him start clanking the tray a little bit, walking away. Definitely an elderly elf.
I knew it was Ost. That's great. Yeah, so I'll head over to... Where did he say I could redeem these tokens again?
At Brent's Blades.
Brent? B-R-I-N-T?
B-R-E-N-T. Brent's Blades.
It's Brent, like Brent. Okay, Brent. Brent's place. He's relatively well known. Would I know where Brent's is, or?
Yeah, you would know where it's at.
Okay, so I would probably head over there post haste to to get into something more comfortable for my particular
Okay.
style, let's say.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, you head down to Brent's. You find it with no problem. You see Williams in the back working again. You've been through here a number of times. You actually would remember when it was still Brent working here and not his grandson.
Oh, so it's William now who now owns the place. Is that how this
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
I say, "Oh, William, hello. Long time no see, so to speak."
Yeah. He's, oh, Andara, a pleasure.
How do you
haven't
fare?
been
How do you
in-
fare, William? How's business?
It's been wonderful since I've started into the smoke powder business.
Oh, the smoke powder. What is the smoke powder? Oh,
Hmm.
wait. Is that the explosive substance?
Well, yes.
Ah, business is good then, I imagine.
Yeah, it's been a lot better as of late. So, how can I help you?
I have these tokens, and I show him the tokens.
He's, oh, great. Coupons. Well,
I've got food stamps. I show him my food stamps.
well, let's
This
see what
has
we.
been great. Oh, great. Coupons.
Great, yeah. Freebies.
I opened my big mouth too soon.
Well, this is redeemable for one set of mithril plate. I don't have one sized to you, but I can definitely have it resized. You'll just have to stay here for a bit, if you don't mind me getting some measurements.
Not a problem. I raise my arms.
All right. So he'll be with you getting measurements for a while.
Okay.
Some days are better than others.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Okay. So, Kel, you are in the tavern right now, right? Did you
I
head
wanted
straight
to
there?
Urines and sell a book
Okay.
before I went to the tavern.
All right. Yeah,
A book
you're
on the
in.
history of psionics.
Yeah. Okay, so you come in with that book.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, hi, Urine. I got a book here that you might be interested in.
He, well, hello, Master Kel. Yes, let me see. What have you brought?
Look what I found down south. I just take it out, put it down.
See him getting some rather large spectacles and
Isn't
opens it.
fascinating?
Interesting. Where did you get this?
I think it was from a place called Cormal. I'm not too sure. Is it near a volcano? Yeah, it's kind of weird there. One of my friends almost blew himself up, but he's okay.
A novel concept. This magic of the mind.
Isn't it silly?
I wonder if this could still be applied. You hear storms start to form.
Maybe it's best you just put it on display. Or sell it
I
in your
think I-
novelty section.
I think I will research this thoroughly.
Well, before you research it, put my hand down on it. How would you buy it off me?
Yes, yeah, I think I will. A work like this is definitely worth a hefty sum. He goes and picks up a strong box and sets it up on the counter. Fumbling with the keys, unlocks it. Yeah, this should do. Yes. Closes the box and locks it again. There you are.
So, can I open it?
Yes, the key's still in it.
Okay, I open it. How much is in there? Roughly guessing.
You look at it. It's actually in platinum.
Okay.
You're gonna guess he's handed you roughly 100 to 150 platinum for this piece.
Holy. Thanks. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
All right. You put the large in your bag. And he starts reading the book again immediately as soon as your hands off of it. You leave the shop?
Well, I just took his lockbox of money, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I leave the shop.
All right.
Well,
You exit the shop.
Nice seeing you, Yer, and I'll see you around.
Yes, I'll see you next time. A drop of rain kind of hits your cheek as you're walking out. You look up.
Yeah,
and you would
why
see a swirling vortex of storms that seems to be centered on this location.
not? Okay. I head towards the tailor elf, Kalen.
Okay.
It's over by the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I head that way.
All right. You make it there with no problem.
Okay, open the door. And, hello?
Yes, do come in.
Oh, hi, Kalen.
Cal, what can I do for you?
Well, I was kind of hoping to get something neat, like I think it's called like shift weave. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Do you think you could maybe like make something like that for me?
Yeah, I think I could. It's a little difficult, but it could be done.
I have some of the outfits.
Really? Okay.
I just need one of the outfits is on my friend, and the fifth outfit I don't have, so you'd have to get me that.
All right.
How much is that going to cost me?
Well, these things, it takes a little bit of time. 500 gold pieces?
Really? 500? Huh. Wow.
It does take a lot out of me to make one.
Even if I did supply these items?
If you supply the items, I suppose.
Well,
You
most
say,
of them. Most of them.
Most of them. Well, it depends. What do you want the fifth one to be then?
I haven't decided, but I'll get back to you.
Okay. I'll get to work on the preps. If you could come by tomorrow morning and we could discuss this fifth item and maybe bring the one from your friend.
Sure.
Okay. We'll discuss the price more then if you want to, on depending on what that fifth outfit might be.
All right. Well, I'll go to head over to the tavern. I'll meet up with you tomorrow morning.
Okay, I'll be ready for you by then.
Maybe you should come by the tavern later. We could have a blast.
I think I'd like that.
So long, Kalen. And I'm gonna head out.
Okay. You head out. Are you heading towards the tavern this time?
Yeah.
Okay. On your way to the tavern, you look around at all?
Yep.
Just kind of taking in the town.
Not like I'm not looking with heavy scrutiny, but just kind of like
Okay.
looking around.
See the
everything's
storm forming over the bookshop.
Yeah.
You see, there's a few more posts up on the board that's underneath that orc statue. Look over. You see Brent is measuring Andara. He seems to be paying extreme detail to measurements.
Okay. Huh.
I'm like lowering my shirt every time he asks and stuff, and oh, okay.
Is this necessary? Really?
Pulling down the trousers a little bit. Does this help?
So, where do you go from here?
To the tavern.
Okay. You walk into the tavern. Lars, cleaning a cup, sees you, looks behind you for guards. Did everything go well? Sorry about that. You know, your father, he would have been quite upset if I hadn't have called.
No, I know. It's all right, Lars. Well, for most of us, I don't know how the other two are doing. I'm sure they're fine.
Oh, good. What can I get for you?
Maybe a drink for now. You think I could play here tonight?
Yeah. You haven't been here in a bit. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I learned a new song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, kind of spiced up a little bit, but it was not too bad.
I'm sure we'd love hearing it. Are you going to be staying here this evening? Or are you going back to the manor?
No, I think I'll be staying here tonight.
You can have the room the halfling paid for.
Is that my usual room?
Yeah. The big one.
Sure, I'll take that. And Dara's going to be coming by. She can have a room too?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks, Lars.
Anytime. He slides a drink over for you.
Cheers. Grab it. Take a drink.
On the house, of course.
Thanks, Lars.
All right. So we've got... Is there anything else you need from me right now, or are you good in there? I've got you.
I should be good. I might just play a little during the day,
Yeah?
just to kill time, practice, get ready for tonight. That's about it.
Okay. So you're playing around. Andara's detained. So I guess we're going to go back to the cell with our 3 conversation lists.
I look over at the dwarf. So what are you guys in here for?
I look at Ardo like expecting,
Your boyfriend, where's that?
like waiting for it.
So, Ardo, you're being looked at.
What are you looking at?
Oh, you're not gonna say you don't know? You're completely innocent.
Well, I can say for me, I have no idea why I'm in here, as I'm sure you realized.
Did you perhaps eat a small child?
That is quite barbaric, and no, I would not.
Oh, I don't know.
Breathe fire on a village?
The last dragon all the stories I've heard about dragons, they like to do that sort of thing.
I only came in here trying to sell my wares. And I wind up here.
Child bow necklaces?
No, as in ales and weapons. You just and you laugh.
Child bone necklaces?
They say, trust me, I have some nice dwarf head stout back on the cart for you.
Well, now we're talking.
Oh, I know.
What do you mean you know? We
That's-
just met.
Ooh.
Hey, I figured I just have to speak wines and beer, and I know I have a dwarf's hair. Oh. But, like I said, I have no idea why I'm here.
Yeah, neither does anybody ever in jail.
I know, it's so cliche to say I'm innocent.
What is... He's just say that the table's over there, like, looking off into space, not saying anything to anybody.
Is your buddy alive over there?
I don't know. I think he has to poop. Do you have to poop?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he talks.
He's got that look on his face.
I'm not sharing any more loot with you.
Well, if you'd ever share loot to begin with, that might have been an actual threat.
I walk over to the I think it's a gnome or a halfling table. I kind of squat down.
I put myself in between him before he gets over there.
Oh, so he sees you walking over towards it, and he gets in the way. He's like,
Yeah.
not so sure of you yet.
I just look at him. I'm honestly harmless.
That's another thing a demon would say.
Says the giant red thing with teeth and nails.
Now he speaks.
I'm gonna have to agree with my my four-legged friend here.
Well, for the record, first of all, I'm not red. I'm gold.
Oh.
Just like the dress thing.
I was gonna say it's
That's the
red.
lighting. Well, from here you look
I know
red.
the
You
lighting in
look
here.
blue and black.
The lighting in here is pretty bad. I'm not sure.
And I like hold up my hands and I'm like looking at my hands. And nails? What nails? What claws?
Those ones?
Those ones.
These things are harmless. They're no more dangerous than your fist.
Says the giant thing with horns.
Well, clearly you've never been hit by my fists.
What big ears you have, Grandma.
Let's say we have and we'll pass on that.
So, yeah, it's... I don't know what you're doing with my friend here, but get away.
I just hold up my hands again. I back away towards the side of the wall again. I sit back down.
You see one of the guards pokes his head in up above, looking in the bars. Well, he didn't eat the halfling yet. This here, aw. Looks like you owe me a round tonight.
And I call back towards the guards. Hey, how about since you failed, I'll buy you a round if you give us a round.
Hey, is that my buddy Nelbar? Is he owing rounds again?
Rounds?
and
He owes
rounds
you
again.
rounds.
What you mean by that, Mr. Dwarf?
Oh, it's a story. Nothing big.
You see Nelbar poke up beside the other guard, just like if he could shoot fire out of his eyes.
Oh, that don't look very dangerous to me. Trust me, I know about fire. I just kind of smirk at him.
Are you crazy? What are you talking about? He just looked at us.
Yeah. Okay. What's the dragon thing talking about? I don't know. Get the bucket.
Wait,
What?
which bucket? The piss bucket
There
or
is
the
no
food
need
bucket?
for a bucket here, sir.
Or do you finally come to your senses and you have an ale bucket?
No, we take that bucket there. He points to the one that they dumped out in the floor near Ardo. We put it over the head of anyone unruly, and we beat them until they're ruly.
Ardo?
I just glare at the guard.
He asked to see the warden. He got special treatment.
Speaking of the warden, have we found out why I'm in here yet?
Would you like to go ask her?
I would love to kindly ask her why.
We'll set up your meeting.
Thank you.
I imagine it
guards
coming back as
walk
a
off.
table. I'm sorry.
The guards walk off.
Hey, Ardo, something tells me I'm about to acquire a second table.
Or a chair.
Yeah, you might have those shoes after all. Check out my new snakeskin boots.
So a lot of time passes. One of the guards does come back. The warden will see you tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon, that sounds fine.
Huh.
Kiss ass.
He just chuckles as he hears that and walks off. All right. You hear a commotion coming from down the hall. Bring the half-orc. She's ready for questioning. You hear a half-orc yelling out that he's innocent. He didn't do it.
I run up to the door to see.
You recognize this half-orc from the tavern the first day that you were here, and you met Ardo. It's the same one that Ardo lifted a pouch off of. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. I didn't do anything.
Did I catch his name?
You didn't.
Okay.
So I don't believe I've stated it yet.
No, not you. They cart the half-orc off, screaming all the way. You see the other dwarf peering out from his cell, too, trying to look. If you do make eye contact before he slunks back, he'll just shake his head like...
Okay. I guess we'll wait out the night.
Okay.
Or I'll wait out the night. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Ardo, do you have anything else for me, or are you a table?
I'm just here.
Not gonna say
Oh,
anything.
No, what is there to say?
You're getting pretty sore.
I don't
You're
know.
gonna have-
What is there to say?
And at the moment.
Actually,
Man,
rather
I'm
than,
uncomfortable.
rather than just
You just have this seething halfling with a crazed look attached to 4 stone balls. You look at him, he looks over at you for a second. He turns to look back at the wall.
we're actually going to take a break, and we will be back on Twitch in a few minutes. Stay tuned on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll post the next video. Thanks for clicking like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Remember, if you can think of, as you're watching, a name for this season 3, I'll leave it in the comments. See you in a bit.